Oh God. This was not me. That was all Spencer. He's the crazy son of a gun that bought this thing.
Watch the dump bed here.
Works kind of good. Okay, Spence, give us the rundown of her.
All right. Got the Star, so it's an AM General 1979, and then it has the 10, well, it's technically 12-foot dump bed, but 10-foot box, and there's like a little 2-foot extension. So it's got a Cummins in it. It's super singles. So at one point, these all had tandem tires on it, so it sat a lot lower. I bought it in southern Minnesota, and we drove it like 4 or 5 hours. It was my first time ever driving stick. Like, we drove dirt bikes, we've done 4-wheelers with manual and stuff, but first time actually driving stick. So it's a 5-speed manual, and then there's a high range and low range. And when you're in low range, like, yeah, it's low. So the dump bed worked really good. We practiced just working it, and then like loaded up some dirt. And later today, I think we have a pile of brush to move like a 1/4 mile down, just off-road. So this should be a perfect off-road haul truck. And then like clean up the farms with the excavator, skid steer. Because that's our biggest thing. We can't move all the trees, the dirt, like with one skid loader bucket, and the excavator goes so slow. So this should work. Right now the issues on it is alternator doesn't work, so we only get like 20 cranks out of it, and then if we run the headlights, the battery will be dead. Not a big deal, we just charge up the batteries. It's the 24-volt system, and I have a 12-volt charger, so it seems like it's been working. But and then there's a large oil leak, and there's something else. So 2 55-gallon tanks. We're just using the left one for now. So we went to Laura Farms like a year ago this time, her farm, and then Kale, her dad, was there, and he let us drive around his 5-ton. That's like 91 with the 5-speed automatic, or yeah, automatic transmission than the newer models. So this is, it almost looks like a 2.5 with the front end, but it's a 79 5-ton. So you can tell by the leaf springs too.
When we bought this thing, I went with Spencer when he went and bought it. It was up in Minnesota, and he didn't know how to run manual. I didn't know how to drive manual either. So we get in it, and the guy's like, "Okay, you're good to go. Have fun driving down the road and stuff." So Spencer's just trying to find the gears and stuff, and then all of a sudden I see him, and he's just taking off. He's doing 55 mile an hour down the road. He's got the gears working good and stuff. So it's a 5-speed, but the 4th and 5th gear is like switched from a normal 5-speed. So it's a little different. Hey, fancy. Where do we head to?
You want something at the gas station?
How many miles per smiles does it get?
Miles per smiles? 10. When we drove it back from Minnesota, it got 8.5 miles a gallon, which I thought was pretty good. So. The mirrors kind of they're in good position for dumping, but not for seeing cars behind you. You want to try and tilt one back.
I think Spence has a task for us with that dump truck. So he's been clearing this whole hillside. Spencer brought his excavator to my dad's property, so this is like 70 miles away from my farm actually, this property here, kind of right outside of a big town. But anyways, Spencer was was cleaning up a lot of the timber and stuff, and he's trying to make this look nice. This was all like brush. Spencer took his excavator and the skid steer and was making this hillside look nice. I'm telling him he should turn into a par 3 course. Put a hole right out there, tee off from the top. But before, you literally couldn't see down here because there was so much underbrush all through here. So he's been cleaning up, leaving some nice trees. Josie, Spencer's girlfriend, was saying she was sitting at the top just reading her book while, you know, she was watching him do his thing down here. She was reading, a couple pages go by, and then she looks up and like all the trees are down. Everything's cleared all out of the way already. So
what we're gonna do, this hillside I kind of mowed, and so there's some big brush that has like, you know, strings as tall as me, like twigs and stuff. So we're gonna rake it. Grant's got the gravel on the skid steer. I have my teeth on the bucket work really good, and that's a big bucket. So we're gonna scratch it all together. I'll load it out with the excavator into the dump truck, and it'll probably be full by the time. And so that way that'll turn to grass. If we ever want to mow it, do hay or something, it's there, it's clean, you know, and grass can come back good.
Ben's got her full. She's piling. He's probably got the biggest smile in there right now. You could have put a little more in there.
I could put more in?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm just joking. Take her in. So the plan is to make this pile a big pile. This is ready to be burnt this winter, so we're gonna move everything over here. Just do one big burn pile. We've been clearing a lot of this over here the past couple of years, so trying to turn it into a better hunting property. Also, we got a nice food plot right over there. The nice thing about this truck is the dump comes all the way vertical, so you can actually get stuff out. I think some dump trucks don't come all the way like that. So what are your thoughts so far?
Good, just need to figure out the dump bed. I think I got an idea. I'm playing it safe. I don't want to break anything. I don't fully understand how it works. But I think where the high-low is down on the floor here, the previous owner said there was something where you could like kill the PTO or I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I think I got it figured out now. Did it dump good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
That thing goes almost vertical, so.
Yeah. That's what I was telling these guys.
One guy said, or the previous owner said, another guy who owned it before him wanted to use it for snow.
Oh,
Because I guess dump trucks don't, if it's really wet, heavy snow, they don't dump high enough to get it to come out. So this is almost vertical. I didn't load it from the... Big load. All right, this is coming along pretty good. I've been waiting for my dump truck driver, and he's just turning the corner now. But Grant graded all that, and I helped with the excavator and stuff and loaded it up. he's coming here. It's just like, it is probably a quarter of a mile, maybe like an eighth of a mile, just that way off road, so it works good. I better hurry up and I got tripped. Hurry up and get them loaded out here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Holy biscuits. All right. We piled her up there. He's just gotta go slow. He's gotta know he's gotta go slow.
Well, the old 5-ton, she took some damage up there. She is, Spence was getting excited. He was loading her full, and I think we put something on the side of there. So there's tubing down here that looks like it broke off and just completely bent over. Tubing all the way down the rail side. So what we're gonna have to do probably is bend it back or put a smaller tubing on, rip this whole thing off to put a smaller tubing here and then stick it down again the hole. It'll hold for now, but if he puts a big log on here, this thing's going.
All right, Grant and I didn't get done the other day with loading all the debris and stuff, so I brought Josie out. It's her first time driving the military truck, so do you know what to do?
No.
She has no idea what to do. It's gonna be really fun. We just have a little bit to do. Thought it'd be a good time for her to figure this out, because she might drive like the tractor this fall or something for fun or for like a day. So to understand how this works, the manual, I feel like would be really good. Be here, one, like it'll be all the way down here.
3, 4, 5.
We'll never go to 4 or 5. We won't ever go to 3. We'll stay in 1 and 2. Oh, you push the clutch in. All the way to the floor, yep. All right, put her in first gear. Towards you and down. There you go. Slowly let the clutch out. You don't need any gas. It'll take off. It's about, there she goes. Yep. So you're good. Now just let the clutch all the way out. All right, now you're driving like... Get some more speed. All right, push the clutch in for you in a second. Clutch in, put off the gas. Put off the gas. Just push, you gotta push the clutch in. And hit the brake so we stop rolling. You're just so short.
Maybe we'll just stay first for now.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Wherever you think. See how it still rolls, so you need to hit, look at her, hit there you
Okay,
go.
how's that?
I'll jump out and check you, but if you want to put it into neutral right now, there you go, neutral. Keep going, keep going. All right, you're good? Put it in neutral. That's so tough. Her foot isn't on the ground, so when it bounces, she hits the throttle. Yeah, you gotta swing wide. Once you're ready to turn, brake it hard. All right, so we got the come along and 2 ratchet straps, pretty heavy duty ones, set up here, and we pushed it with the excavator and got it pressed up against. What we're thinking is, before it was bowed out, which isn't bad, but then I accidentally tapped it with the excavator this side, the right side, and bent the whole panel this way, if you saw that. So it was like a 45-degree angle to the side, so it cracked like right there. The only spot that held was right here, and then we bent it back straight. So all right, these are some of the welds we made up on here, connecting it to, this is the cab right here. So these were separate. These weren't 2-foot additions or side add-ons, are separate. Did some welding here, don't know how much that's gonna offer for support, but I thought the main, if we could, before there's a gap probably that big right there. So we just push it in with the excavator, did the come along and ratchet straps, binding them so they stayed while we welded. So hopefully that holds up, because the point is to get this somewhat ready for the fall when we use it a bunch down at the farm. So for it to last the fall, and I'll be a lot easier on it with the bucket coming in here.
Okay, so we're officially at Farm Progress Show 2022 at the Squad Built booth. That is the Case IH booth right across from us. And today's the last day. So the last 2 days have been hectic, but I want to give you guys a tour of the Squad Built booth. This took a while to get all set up and stuff. The American Farming Key Art sign up there. We sponsored, so I sponsored some, or our company sponsored some FFA kids, and they worked at these. I saw these at the Iowa State Fair, and then I was like, okay, we got to have these at our booth. So here's a, I don't remember the year, it's a 1066 black stripe. It wasn't front wheel assist originally, and then Garrett's the guy who worked on this, found a front wheel assist axle, and they did the whole the swap and everything behind it. And so this is a pretty neat tractor. This caught everybody's attention walking by, pretty much, the 1066. And then we have the 966 in the back, 2-wheel drive. This was made by Grant, not me, a different Grant, out of southern Iowa. And again, a really nice tractor here. And then we got the whole crew that pretty much does all the work and stuff for us. So this is Jeremy, Kedrick Farms. You guys might have seen him on the YouTube channel before.
Howdy, howdy.
And he's one of our main developers. Long story, I don't know how to say it short. When he was here on video like exactly a year ago, we were talking, and he was in the software industry for like 20 years. And then he was like, we got talking, I was like, would you want to work on the project with us? And so he's been on for a year, and he's one of the main devs now. So we got Garrett, he's the guy, he's the social media guy behind here. So he's behind all the Squad Built and American Farming stuff, all answering all emails, customer support stuff.
Everything.
So that's Garrett, and he's an editor. He's a video editor too. So I have no idea who this guy is.
I have no idea who I am.
Did you just, how did you get that shirt?
I don't know. Somebody handed it to me. They gave me a pin, and I guess I'm just a taxi driver with the go-kart every now and then. Well, go-kart. What?
So this is Buck. He's he works on the Squad channel with me. So
Yeah.
out of high school, just went full time with us. So
Pretty much. I'm just along for the ride, guys. I'm here to enjoy it.
I'll put a clip of him riding a motorbike yesterday and getting paintballed down last
The
night.
Energizer Bunny, Dumb and Dumber Part 2. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, that's an Ultra 56. Well,
We're having here great at the Squad Built booth. We've got this loser, Austin Farmer.
this other loser, Buck.
Yeah, and we're having a great time right now. We have a lot of people coming to the booth, and we're just enjoying the experience out here at the Great Farm Progress Show 2022. We've got fabulous Grant Hilbert somewhere over there in that area. We don't necessarily know. But we're just having
Why are you pointing the camera?
Because he wants to talk to you.
But he's the one talking.
We're like Beavis and Butthead over here.
Go over there.
Alright.
I got him money
What do you
full.
think so?
A solid $3. Listen, I gotta go for my boss, otherwise I'm fired. Dude, put you out here. No, I'm not. Are you gonna let tell me you're this week?
How do you not cheat?
Okay, here, just put your hand up, we'll lock that. So, you gotta start with the straight wrist, so you can bend down, like,
You can hold it and then brace and let go.
Can I shoulder? Please shoulder.
yeah, you can use shoulder, you can use whatever, so.
You just can't pick your elbow.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, ready? I'll call it. Ready? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, go. We were going before.
Not only did you have to do it, you had to hold the table up while doing it. That's hard mode. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. He's done for.
There we go. He's got him.
Yeah. Cancer, you're strong. He runs marathons. Ready? All right, you're up. Yep.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. You made that sound like
Okay, Farm Progress Show. We're trying to get this cart load because I forgot my trailer.
This is what
Don't-
happens when FS videos go wrong. We ain't got no super strength on this one, boys.
I think we can get it. We're kind of bottoming it out, scratching her a little bit, but
I got a decent idea. We lift it high enough and the truck comes back into neutral. Somebody holds it so the car doesn't roll too much. But if we get it high enough where it's not skidding, and we get that tire on there, I think we're good.
He's a software engineer. He should know how to do this.
He's a software engineer, not a physical engineer.
He does the physics in our game, Buck.
Physics in our game say we should have had a deeper ditch.
Well, come on, Grant. You work on the maps.
True.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Cart's up. Go back.
Oh,
No, no, it's up.
We might need 3.
Okay, hold on.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, up! Go!
Yeah, baby.
Nice job, Buck.
Woo.